Once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled between vibrant green hills and sparkling streams, there existed a magical kitchen known only to those who truly appreciated the art of culinary crafts. This enchanted place was owned by Nonna Fiore, an elderly lady with a sparkling smile and gifted hands that could transform the simplest ingredients into dishes worthy of fairy tales. Nonna Fiore had a tradition every year where she invited aspiring chefs from across the lands to participate in a unique culinary challenge. The prize was not gold or glory, but a secretive recipe from her grandmother's ancient and enchanted cookbook, a book believed to be imbued with magical properties and age-old wisdom. This year, 5 participants of varying expertise gathered in the bustling kitchen, adorned with hanging garlic braids, bunches of dried herbs, and copper pots shining under the warm glow of the hearth. The contestants were Lucas, a spirited young chef who loved fusing modern techniques with traditional flavors; Alara, a pastry chef whose hands crafted the most delicate confections; Rafi, a rustic cook with a love for hearty home-style meals; May, a master of spices and aromas from the Far East; and finally Oliver, a strict vegan chef who could turn any plant into a marvel. The challenge was simple yet daunting. Each contender had to create a dish that represented their essence, using ingredients from Nonna Fiore's bountiful garden. The garden was another piece of the enchantment, with vegetables, fruits, and herbs that tasted like no other in the world. Lucas decided to craft a dish inspired by his heritage, gnocchi alla romana with a twist of zesty lemon and homemade ricotta, topped with a crisp sage butter. Alara chose to delight with a raspberry rose éclair, its shell perfectly glossy and filling fragrant and light. Rafi went back to basics with a robust lentil stew that carried hints of thyme and a secret smoky ingredient. May astonished everyone with her fusion dish, a delicate balance of spicy and sweet, wrapped in a steamed dumpling that was painted with a brush of gold edible dust. Oliver created a vegan marvel, a tower of grilled bell peppers, zucchini, and aubergine, layered with a pine nut cream and a dash of wild basil oil. As the dishes were crafted, the kitchen filled with a symphony of sizzles, aromatic whispers, and the intense concentration of the chefs. Nonna Fiore walked around, tasting, smiling, and occasionally whispering a word of advice or encouragement. After every chef presented their creation, it was time for tasting. The villagers, who were the judges, took their role seriously, tasting each dish with a reverence that matched the occasion. They noted the harmony of flavors in Lucas's gnocchi, the dreamy sweetness of Alara's éclair, the comforting depth in Rafi's stew, the daring spirit in May's dumpling, and the pure, earthy layers in Oliver's vegan tower. In the end, it was May's exquisite balance of tradition and innovation that won Nonna Fiore's heart and her grandmother's secret recipe. The book was handed over amidst applause and cheer, not just for its ancient wisdom, but for the bond and inspiration it sparked among everyone there. As the stars twinkled above the village, the enchanted kitchen closed its doors, only to promise another year of magic, dreams, and heavenly dishes. The event was not just about winning, but about learning, sharing, and celebrating the universal language of food. A language that, in that magical kitchen, was spoken flawlessly.